All right. I am here now. And this is Iron Nest, or more specifically, I suppose, Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator. Um, I've had my eyes on this for a good bit. I've had my eyes on this for essentially the whole time that I've known about its existence, which was for a couple months, I think, because they had some YouTube short or something, and it looked really interesting. So I wanted to check it out, and just now, um, going along with Steam Fest, I think, but not on Steam Fest itself. Oh, sorry, the next fest that is on Steam. Going along with that, they are giving out keys to test it on their Discord. And I just had to try and get one, and got one, and am very excited. I'm not exactly sure how. I just pressed on the gas mask by accident. Not entirely sure what the point of that is, but um, I just had to see what this is about. It looks fun, so I'm going to just get into it. I don't know how much content this demo has. If it's gonna like be entertaining for multiple hours, or if the content's gonna run out, or if there's gonna be like a time limit or something. I simply don't actually know, but I'm gonna have a good time. I clicked on the gas mask again. Yep, I'm just gonna go into the tutorial. Why not? Okay. Read, measure, calculate, load, elevate, rotate, and fire. Very specific order here. Let's see. Receiver. I'm here. This thing is big. I'm here. Calculator, map, loader, elevator, rotator. Where's rotate? Yeah, okay. Receiver. So I'm guessing we have to read first. Yeah. High command to Iron Nest. Glory to Castile. Pilot your firing trajectory to target on the map. Fire of choice of shell at the target. Reconnaissance report. Your Iron Nest position B255. The target position I533. Okay, B255. Nope. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. B255, I533. Okay, that's already correct. Distance in kilometers, bearing. Let me make sure the one that is relevant is bearing 675 and 7.39 kilometers. All right. Calculate. Distance is 7.39. Input distance to target. How do I know that? How do I know how much I need? It's like 2 powder charges. Okay. Sure. Oh, okay. Just thought about this is similar to PVKK. As I think so, yes. You are not just oh god. You're not just restricted to a tiny console, but you're actually walking around in the thing in turn. You're really in this giant thing. There's actually like a diagram. Here you go. This is the thing that I'm walking around in. But yeah, it's similar to PVKK, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so we're within 10 kilometers, so we want 2 charges. It wasn't lying about that. Sure. Calculate it. Okay. Nope. Gun elevation. Okay. Now, where do we do the elevation? Where's that? Oh, we have to load first. Okay. Makes sense. Yep. Load. Okay. We select the shell, and we ram the shell, then we disperse powder charges. Okay. And then we ram the powder charges. Okay. Tear gas. Do we know what the target is? Fire your choice of shell at the target. Okay. Those are some big ass shells. Nope. Nope. HE round. Phosgene gas. Okay. HCHE. Max burst charge. Overpressure effect. Secure fuse. Jesus Christ. HE round. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna with the. Alright. Yeah, I can do the same thing on the other gun, but we don't have that available to us. Okay. Now, 2 powder charges. Give me 1. And give me 2. Easy. Then... Alright. I thought about that as well. From what I saw, it's only single player, but I would really love it if co-op would be added. nice. It's nice and secure. I would really look forward to it if it was co-op. I'm looking forward to it as it is, but specifically co-op would be fantastic. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. We loaded. Now we elevate. Elevation 44.34. It's locked for loading. Okay. Check the elevation. We already know that. To quickly approximate the number, left. To slowly dial with precision. Okay. Okay, so the lever is for fast and the wheel is for precise. Okay. Oh, I just saw the tiny marker. Like this tiny golden thing over here. 44.34. 44.34. Okay. How do I lock it? Is there anything else that's locking? No. Okay. De-elevate. We rotate, and then we fire. Okay. We don't need to rotate. We're already looking at it. Or tips. There's no tips. One of each step of arming the iron nest. Switch for confirmation. Armed firing gun. Okay. Okay. Alright. Tips to address common mistakes on stage. Okay. There's no tips just yet. Ranging. Confirmed. Yes. Shell type. Yes. Bearing. Yes. Gun. Gun is armed. Oh, it closed the shutters. I can imagine why. Fire! Jesus Christ! Time to impact. Oh. We rotate the turret? I may have forgotten about that. Okay, let's relax. I'm so confused with the board on the left now. You know, I may have fucked up a little bit. No matter, no matter. It's a learning process. I got a little bit too excited. Alright, you are here again. Alright, that's good. The bearing on the piece of paper says 0 degrees, but I don't think it's actually supposed to be 0 degrees. It's supposed to be 67 degrees. Uh, 67.5. There we go. Fire mission is confirmed. Ranging. Yes, we do have the ranging. Shell type, any shell type. Bearing. Yes. $739. What's that? What does this mean? Range. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Fire! Target destroyed. Easy. There you go. If you actually do what you're supposed to, you hit the target as well. Crazy. Right. So I had to drink something real quick. What's this? Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Oh god. Can it? No, can I? I wanted to get the thing out of the way so I could see the newspaper article properly. Did we just destroy a hospital? I'm just gonna assume no. Okay. A spot on the field has transmitted polar coordinates to target. Plot the target position, then plot a firing solution and fire phosgene gas at the target. Okay, we already... Phosgene gas. Alright. We can do that much. Okay. Our nest position is B255. We didn't move, right? Yes. What's this? I can't. Okay, that's spotter. Spotter is C806. Oh. Right. Okay. Target is bearing 106 from spotter 1. Bearing 106, 13.71 kilometers. 106, 13.71 kilometers. Bearing 106, 13.71. 106, 13.71. Okay. And from us, it's 80 and 13.87. 80.4. And it's 13.87. I don't know why I keep going back to the thing. I have the board with the information right in my hand. I was confused why you drew the line from the spotter, but that makes actually sense to pinpoint it from your position. Cool mechanic. Yeah, I was very concerned for a second that I may have to do like terrible math, but no, I literally just gotta draw it out essentially. I can very much imagine it gets very complex at some point. But it's great. It's fun. Okay. I need 3 charges, cause I'm within. Yeah. I'm within 15, but over 10. Yeah, so I need 3 charges. Alright, gun elevation. Oh, well, I got elevation later. I gotta do loading first. 3 charges. I think if you click on the gun elevation, it notes down on your board. Yes, yes it does. I don't know why I keep like ignoring the board that I have with the information right on my screen there. I did load phosphine. Phosphine, yeah. Alright, elevation 55. I could imagine two people trying to do the guns, like each gun simultaneously for different targets, and also doing the calculations and everything. That would be very cool. Let's see. 55. 55 and 48. 55.48. Bearing 80.4. That's already locked. Okay. So fire mission confirmed. Ranging confirmed. Shell type confirmed. Bearing confirmed. Gun armed. Yes. Fire. We got him, lads. Easy. Mission successful. Well done, operator. Thank you. This time let me put this away so I can actually see what's happening. Castell's mechanized wonder. Foreign observers stunned by Ironist's might, a new era of warfare, officials declare, as rival nations scramble to respond to the unveiling. Ministers vows Ironist project is exclusively a preemptive self-defensive measure. Isn't it always? Lovely. Okay. Our position didn't change, of course. Spotter 1 is at E759. E759. Right, E759, spotter 2 is at K, K2, 45. That's the one thing so far that sticks out that's a little bit I don't want to say annoying, but if I grab this thing right now where my hand is perfectly blocking the square that I'm on. So like only when I let go I can see that I'm actually on the thing that I want. I know you can of course like logically deduce it, but I think, you know, would be good if the hand wasn't covering the coordinate itself. Or maybe if you're in one of these boxes, like K2 for example, that it also just immediately shows you the subcoordinates. But maybe that would be too cluttering. Okay. Okay, so target 1 is bearing 108 from spotter 1. Uh, 108 from spotter 1 and 349 from spotter 2. Okay. Our location didn't change, of course. We're still here, so we have to fire here. Let's see. We're within 10, so 2 charges is enough. 5-3. Just write it down. Right. What shell do you want me to use? Oh. Do you not say that on the board? No. Okay. Interesting. Gives me the coordination, but it doesn't actually tell me what shell on the board. But okay. HE. Okay. Use requisition station to get more shells. What was that? Did it just, oh, okay. It just manifested an HE shell. Sure. Okay. Sure, let me do the bearing first. Right. 388. Oh. Wait, you only want me to fire one gun, right? Triangulate the position and fire HE on the target. Okay. Sure. Did this, did that, all this, yep. Elevation is correct. Bearing, correct. Fire mission is confirmed. Ranging, confirmed. Oh yeah. Shell type, HE, confirmed. Bearing, confirmed. Gun is armed. Fire! Let's see. Oh. Perfect. A new little letter. I'm pretty sure I read this one already. Target location unknown. Find the target using impact recon photos from the battlefield. Fire a star shell to L588. Inspect the recon photo. Yellow correction markers. Fire follow-up shots as needed based on corrections. Once target is spotted, fire HE to eliminate it. Okay. L588. Let's get you out of the way. L588. I'm on 10 kilometers. You know what? I'm gonna do 3. Just to be safe. Star shell, right? Yep. Nope. Nope. Let me grab the thing. Right. Easy. Fire! What's this? Yellow numbers, distance, yellow arrow, direction. Oh. Wait, I didn't know. I never paid attention to this. Can you give me another one, please? Oh. This kind of just overrides each other. Okay. This doesn't really change anything, I guess. The fact that I have this little card now. Female shots and the poor guy is deaf. I'm just gonna assume that I have plenty of ear protection. Otherwise, it's gonna be looking rough for him. I didn't confirm the shot yet. I didn't confirm that the target is there, so I'm gonna do another stash. 59.94. Range. Shell. Yes. Bearing. Yes. Gun armed. Yes. Alright. Fire! Wait. 4.38? Is that what it said before? Alright. Bombed a small little suburb by accident. Well, it was just a star shell, which... Illumination flare. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, we gave them what appears like a second sun for a moment. But it's fine, it's fine. They're gonna do great. Alright, sure. It's our first day on the job. It's gonna be fun. 8.65. Having to read back and put in numbers sure is my strength. Range 8.65. 2 shells is enough. Star shell, bearing to target. Not sure why it matters. As in, like, not sure why it matters to put it on this thing. Oh, that's the wrong one. Huh? There we go. This is the right one. Okay. Yes. Bearing. $95. $51.90. Okay. Yes, yes. Fire mission confirmed. Ranging. 8.65 confirmed. Shell star, yes, confirmed. Bearing 95 confirmed. Gun armed, confirmed. Fire. Surely. Civilian riot, you say? It's just a little further that way. So it's 0.1 kilometer. Point. Okay, 8.76. Why not? 76. What shell do you want them to get? HE to eliminate it. Civilian riot. Understand. HE it is. Not gonna question that. I just load and fire the guns. Those civilians are not going to be riding for long, I'll tell you that much. Okay, I'm going to keep the bearing the same. Maybe a touch to the left. There we go. $52.56. Okay. Fire mission. Ranging. Yes. Shell type. HE. Bearing. Yes. Gun armed. Alright. Civilian riot. Be gone. Target destroyed. There we go. We don't need civilians rioting. Railways overwhelmed, public ordered to march on foot. With transport reserved for armed divisions, travelers are urged to surrender tickets and prepare for delays. Naval Command refuses to comment on missing dreadnought. Sources alleges crews have volunteered to be sent to the front. Wow. Quiet suburb leveled by... Quiet suburb leveled by stove mishap. A tranquil morning in Elm Road turned lively when Miss Pennington's kitchen reportedly detonated of its own accord. Authorities attribute yesterday's deafening crack in Rosewood Lane to juvenile enthusiasm. Makes sense. Surely. Laundry Day ends in bombastic renovation. Victory secured by nation's indomitable engines. Hindenburg celebrates 100th crossing. Yikes. Oh, no. Oh, was that it? Did I accidentally just go back to the menu? Hope not. I hope that was just a very abrupt ending to the tutorial. Hello, game. No? Don't wanna cooperate? What? Well, was worth a shot. I'm gonna restart the game real quick. Either way, it is great fun so far. It's just well, I don't want to say relaxing, because you do have a very important mission. But it is fun. And it's not very stressful, I think. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, I think oh. Okay, what I think happened is that the tutorial just very abruptly ended. Okay. Nope. Let me play the challenge mode or whatever that was then. Play challenge. What is challenge? Okay. 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 This position is the same. Spotters D285. D285. G873. So I think I've written out here is a little bit more palpable. Alpha. What is alpha? Underground direction centers. Underground fire direction centers. Require AP shells. As hostile artillery is knocked out, be prepared. As hostile artillery is knocked out, the anti-monarchists will reinforce their lines with more. Iron Nest position is B255. We got that. Alpha bearing. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, Jesus Christ. I just... Yeah, now we're getting into math. Okay, let's see. Okay. Alright, okay. So it's bearing 319 from... Sorry, Alpha is 72 from Spotters 1. I'm just gonna go all the way over here. Is it's bearing 72 from Spotters 1. Alpha is distance 12.4 from Spotters 2. Could be, no. So it's S773. Okay. FTC1 is bearing 319 from Alpha. That is 319. Okay. FTC1 is bearing 80 from Spotters 3. Okay, let's do Spotters 3 then. Spotters 3 are E637. E6. Oh, sorry, E636. E636. Alright. And your bearing is 80. So target is here. Okay. Nice, I got a key as well, but I'm sticking around seeing how ASOS challenges. Thank you, very much appreciated. But I hope you enjoyed the game yourself as well. I would definitely recommend trying it out. Cool. FTC2 is bearing 252 from Alpha. Hmm? Good. FTC2 is 252 from alpha, right? So it's almost the exact same bearing. It essentially is, yeah. Okay. And then 2.44 kilometers distance from spotters 1. But it could be here. It could be either. How am I gonna do that? Yeah. Alright. That's some math. Surely, if it was this close to us, we would know, right? If it was down here. FTC2 is 252 from alpha, which is along this line. And it's 2.44 kilometers distance from spotters 1. 0.31 and 75. Let me put a marker. I'm just gonna assume it's here. First of all. .44. Call it beta for now. Before we dedicate ourselves to that being the target itself. The third target is 31 degrees. And 7.35 kilometers. .31 and 7.35. Yeah, I mean, there's no way to tell if it's here or over here. Could be both. There's just no other information, is there? Yeah. Yeah, there's... Huh. So what I'm... it also says, be prepared, as hostile artillery is knocked out, the anti-monarchists will reinforce their lines with more. So I have a feeling that they need you to do this fast. So I would probably ready the second gun as well already to fire immediately after the first one. I think. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just gonna move you here. And the third target is over here. So. That's the bearing for the first target. Okay. Alright. Need AP shells. No AP shells. No AP shells. Give me AP shells, please. Can I choose which one I want to put it in? Good, good. Give me that already. And you give me this already. And you give me at least one more AP shell. Right, okay. $17.5. That is 4. Yes. Bearing to target. Um, yes, artillery. FTC. Oh, the way you can zoom in on the map board with the mouse wheel makes it easier for the little icon. Yeah, that's good to know. Thank you. AP, that is right. Yep. Give me that card already. That means 4 shots. Uh, 4.68. That's within 5. $80.8. Yep. $51.15. $10.98. Bearing. $50.1. Not enough charges. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm doing a little bit of a dum-dum. There we go. This is this one on the left bottom here is the second one. So first I'm gonna fire this one, then I'm gonna have to change the bearing and fire the right one, and then I'm going to back to fire the left one again. Let's see, the bearing for this one is accurate already. I think we're all good. Yes. There we go. All right. Fire. Easy. Bearing is right. Left, 3 charges. Bearing, 50. $53.92. Yes. 10.98 AP, 50.1. Fire. What does bearing on this thing do if you just rotate your turret head? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Bearing is the orientation, essentially, the direction that you're aiming. On the calculator computer, you also have the option to adjust bearing to target. Oh, I think this is literally just so you have a card that spits out the information again in a compact form. Literally for nothing else, as far as I can tell. You didn't need it. It's just to like help you get like an overview. I'm gonna delete these lines. Okay, we have more targets. High priority target is right there. Alright, what does this mean? Higher priority, additional AP underground. Okay. This supply cache. I need more AP. Give me AP. Alright, the most recent bearing is 18 kilometers and 71.8. Why am I going so far? $18.66. And it just shows you the number of charges that you need. Okay. AP, yes, bearing to target. Alright. Oh, press the wrong button. AP, please. Range. Yep. What's this? What's going on? Estimate 10 minutes till effective enemy fire. That's not good. Spotter 3 in position. I don't know when that happened. That is very stressful. Okay, artillery is probably what I should be taking out then. It's you, isn't it? Okay, 1070. Sorry, what? Huh? Do it again. Yeah, you know what? Gotten very stressful all of a sudden. Oh, that's still the berry? No, it's not. Oh, because I didn't change the bearing on the thing. I'm silly. I forgot about that. Can you stop firing on me? I'm trying my best here, alright? Damn. 4280. Yes, yeah, sounds good. Be gone. Very stressful, very mad. Yeah, indeed. Surely that's the artillery that's been bothering me, right? Alright. That looks like that was it. Okay. What else? We have... Who's the axis? Infantry. I don't care about infantry. Mechanized. That's my problem. That's gonna be you. Okay, 18.63. $18.63 AP. Again? Who's bothering me? Can you load a shell already? No. you just get hit? Oh, I just saw that. Hostile battery. Oh god. I'm gonna have to deal with that in a second. Okay, 54 degrees, 9.95 kilometers from spot of one. Okay, bearing. .54 range. .58. 2 charges is enough. HE, sure. It's artillery. Should be enough, right? Bearing. .54. Okay, stop moving so aggressively. Oh, elevation. You think later in the game you actually have to move the nest? It has legs, right? I very much imagine you have to move it, yeah. There's also things down there, unless you don't actually go there. So I very much assume you have to essentially move it as well. Or maybe you yourself are moved, I'm not sure. Right. I think I might have just gotten killed. It was very anticlimactic. But I think there's a red lever right side of the confirm PC. Huh? Oh, I mean in the mission. Right. Well, I think what just happened is that I died. I'm not sure if I feel like doing the same exact challenge again. But it is so far a lot of fun. Let me see real quick. Yeah. Okay, what is chill? It's just any old Okay. Yeah, this is just no counter battery timer. Hmm. Let's see. Challenge mission high scores. 6. Great. So I guess that's the target that you the amount of targets that you took out before you died. 24. Damn. What's all this? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be down here. Oh, hey, that's the mission. Hey, it's the menu. Hello. Interesting. Can have a gas mask on. Fun. I have a little kitchen. I have a toilet. Nice. Is this a shower? Oh yeah, it is. Cool. Cool. Little wardrobe. Picture frame with no picture. You know. A little suitcase. That's nice. How quaint. And then over here you have... Oh. Huh. Okay. Realize this is just floating here. Any particular reason why I would do that? Instead of, I guess, except for wanting to enjoy the view. Right. What a nice view. I'm going to quickly BRB to see what feedback I can give and or to check what I'm gonna do next if I don't want to continue here. I'll be back in but a short moment. All right. Let me actually let me. I guess I can have the game open, but apart from this, I wanted to check if there's anything else from the Steam Next Fest that I would like to try out tonight. Otherwise, I would also be up for just continuing our Nest a little bit. Just some casual run. But other than that, the Steam Next Fest started as well, and I would be very tempted to see what kind of fun stuff we could find on there. Maybe actually. You know what? Why not? Is can I just put Steam? No. No. Do you not wanna do it? Alright, well, I guess not. I'm just gonna have the menu screen rather open while I talk. Anyone got any recommendations, maybe? I'm looking through the Steam thing right now. There are also a couple of other demos that I did download, but not as part of the Next Fest, and that's kind of the thing today. Let's see. Aqua Chamber. Looks stressful and like a big swimming pool. I think that would not be for my soul. You know what? Let me download that one. Catventure, Null Point Protocol, Bag of Runes. A lot of stuff that I have never heard of before. Which I probably should have. Should be keeping up more with what kind of other fun stuff is releasing at any point, but there's just so much. So many games. Horror, no thank you. Another horror game. So many horror games. These are all horror games. Surely there has to be more than horror games. A game about sucking up ghosts in the vacuum. Okay. Interesting. What is all this? Thrust me. What the fuck? Piano Tail. Butcherman. Shadow of the Matrix. Dark Letter. New brush. You know what? Ramen Simulator. Wild. I did find one and download that just now. So let me try one of those. This game, what's a controller? Oh boy. Right. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I am back. Let me update the stream information real quick. Excuse me? Pokemon Sun and Moon special demo version? That's not what I set it to. Hello? Twitch? Excuse me? Right. Let me just try this. Single player. Sure. I noticed there's music but not audio noises. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, why is the camera inverted? This feels like Sonic. Oh, why is the camera inverted? Oh, I'm gonna have to change that immediately. Oh, it's inverted. Please don't do that. It's also pretty loud. Okay, this is good now. Okay, what about the audio though? Now I can actually hear some other audio except for the music. Okay, so the movement feels nice and smooth. What's this? What did that do? Or rather, the movement seems very forgiving. No, please. Yeah, the audio mixing is gonna need some adjusting. But so far, like a feeling of momentum that you get. Nice. I don't know what I did to deserve the nice, but oh. Sorry. I tried. His head is so funny. Oh god, oh god. No, I broke my speed. I did it again. Sorry. Excuse you? Hello? How? I did not know you could do that. You give me that information now. That I already needed it. Okay. That was alright. That was thoroughly alright. I'm gonna maybe take some time to give them some feedback as well, but it's still a little rough, I want to say. That's it. Let me move on to the next demo. There was something. Let me try and find it. Am I blind? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. If it actually wants to launch, that would be great. All right. One more game, one more demo. It's called Cargo Hunters, and in here you, I think, play like a robot drone post-apocalyptic kind of situation, and you hunt cargo. You know what? We do this one with mouse and keyboard again. Body tuner. Sure. You can replace your body parts. Interesting. Can I compare? Okay, put on. They put on a helmet. Okay, I'm not sure if I can compare. Okay. Warehouse to be, threat level medium. Time is your enemy. Alright, we'll just wait. Use my little ATV? No? Okay. I don't have any objective. Cool. Well, allegedly, I have these things, but they're not actually shown on the map. Wait, they are. They're just underneath. Okay. Can I crouch? Excuse me? What? What do we? Oh god. Okay, I'm just cutting up limbs. Alright. No. Ah, god. Hello? How do I get rid of you? There you go. Thank you. That doesn't bode well. Surely it's fine if I just walk in front of this gate. Well, why does the... What is this anyway? I'm so confused. Gunpowder. Sure. Give me gunpowder. feel like I've missed a memo. This is the objective. What am I doing here? What's going on? Fallen janitor. Cut. Alright. Sure, I'll cut the fallen janitor, I guess. Don't know what he did to deserve that. Sure. Lots of dead robots around. Robot goes ratatata, yeah, apparently. Give me a torso. Okay, can I not have your torso? What do you mean? Right arm. This is like new condition, like you. It doesn't have any health left. You have to cut up someone else? What about that over here? They had the same one. And if you're not like useful for me, then surely you all don't mind me cutting up your friends? I'm gonna go crazy over here. Head, my head's fine. I don't need this. Get rid of it. Where's the arm I collected? So this also only has 1 health. What is wrong with you? Hello. How are you two doing? I'm going insane a little bit. I'm playing a demo of a game that I've downloaded a couple days ago. At this point, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm falling apart. The game didn't give me any instructions. And I may feel like I should have just continued playing Iron Nest. And doing, what, like peacekeeping operations by apparently firing artillery on civilian riots or something like that. I'm not joking, even I think that's genuinely one of the things you do in that game. Which maybe doesn't like advertise it properly. Right arm to say, but yeah, I would love to exchange my right arm. I'm dead. Okay, you know what? Yep. Whoops, I think my fingers slipped a little bit there. I'm going to do a little bit more of that. A little bit more of this. Just a little bit. I had more fun with this. You good? That's great. I'm glad to hear it. It's okay to be insane. We support it. Always. I mean, at this day and age, how could you not be insane, honestly? I'm not sure as hell, but we ball. Not that glad to hear that. But, you know, gotta ball. Gotta drink water. You know what? For anyone, actually. Drink some water or whatever else you have on hand. Which should be water. You should always have water. Get out of my face. Sorry, I don't mean you. There was some fly. And I would wish that I could prove to you right now that I hydrated properly, but you're just gonna have to take it from me. A new op. Yeah, you know, I feel almost like the game was an op. Anyway, this is the game. It says there's audio coming from the game, but I don't even hear. Oh, there is. Yeah, I just didn't have it very high myself. Anyway, this is the game I've been waiting for a little bit. Did I have the original Twitch description still somewhere here? Mods? Mods, put the old Twitch stream back. Anyway, I have this whole thing at my disposal. A nice walking piece of artillery called the Iron Nest. I get my job here. Yep. Here's a map. And I'll get some info on what to do. I'm gonna do a little bit more and then I'm gonna probably hop off. Is this Alpha is 84 degrees from spotter. D319. Wait. Is this the same exact mission I did earlier? I think this might actually be the same. Anyway, just to give you a little bit of an overview, or a little bit of an example, you have maybe a spotter, maybe two, and then you are supposed to, with the information you have, do like bearings, some nice triangulation here, bada bing, bada boom, for example, and then where this coincides, you have to draw a line there, and then you would see, ooh, for this square right now, there would be 68.7 degrees at nearly 11 kilometers range, and you put that in here. Just gonna do it. Then bearing, why not? Put that in here. I could imagine that for people who aren't into simulating World War II-esque, because this technology is beyond World War II, but World War II-esque kind of manual artillery, this probably isn't very fun, but there you go. Now we got a little bit of information. We gotta do 3 charges. You know what? HE round sounds good. Give me that. Then I need 3 powder charges, or explosive charges. There we go. Ram that in there. Easy. Now the gun's gonna load. Meanwhile, let's put the bearing in. Oh, a little bit too far. 68.7. I'm not actually sure why I'm doing an example that doesn't actually have any relevance. I kind of just made that coordinate up on the spot, rather than actually taking a coordinate that the game did give us. But here we are. I'm dedicated to the bit now. 34 or 43 degrees. Precision. There we go. That. Arm the gun. And fire! Now we won't see it. Not through the windows. We'll just see on the map what happened. There we go. See, exactly where I put it is where we have a big old crater now. I just started reading the comments again. Let's see. Regarding Steamfest, there's a demo for a keep talking and nobody explodes alike. One flies a plane and the other one sits in the ATC tower, but co-op only. Here for the big booms. Doing work. Oh boy. Oh yeah, in this game you have to do a lot of like... Well, you don't actually have to do a lot of work the game gives you all the information that you need. You just gotta draw lines and then put it in, put the appropriate amount of charges, turning a couple wheels here and there, push some levers, and then you get the big boom. Well, you would get the big boom, but you know, there's nothing to boom right now. Hedemann, welcome. It's been some time. I stopped at this mission because Alpha confused me. Is that supposed to be a target as well, or just a point on the map? Living life intensely as usual. How about you? That's the way. I'm a bit sick, but other than that, I'm doing good. I didn't know you got sick. Well, get better for sure. It's an order. Otherwise, you won't be able to operate the Iron Nest properly. Is there a timer going on? No. So much going on all of a sudden. Love the claustrophobic sub vibe. Yes, that is actually, it is pretty good. You know what? Since I have a couple of people here, actually, maybe actually try and do it. How about that? Maybe actually do what it would love me to do. I can get the information here. Iron Nest position didn't change. Spotter is D319. D31. Sorry, 1. D319. F198. And because Flashbone asked, Alpha, no, Alpha is not one of the targets. It is a reference point. Reference point just to do more triangulation and math with. Okay. So that is F1. F1? F198. F198, okay. Alpha. We'll draw some lines. It is bearing 84. So it's going to do it all the way to the edge. Bearing 84 from spotters 1. And it is distance 10.88 kilometers from spotters 2. So now we draw from here. And it is 10.88 kilometers, which is here. Whoop. Okay, so target 1 is bearing 318 from Alpha. from Alpha, and it's spotters 3. Let me use those. F501. There we go. And it is bearing 80. Alright. So that's where target 1 is. That's the first one that we actually have to destroy. Target 2 is bearing 11 from Alpha. There we go. Bearing 11. And it is 15.36 kilometers from Spotters 1. Spotters 1. .36. That's the second target. Target 3 is 255 degrees. See, 255 degrees and 9 point something kilometers. Oh, 254, sorry. 254 and 9.86. There we go. That's target 3. Okay. You can also change the color of the lines you draw with the pencils next to the clipboard. Huh, yeah. Nice. What is this? Oh god. I don't know if I need that yet. Okay, so first fire is going to be... Do you not want to give me information on that? Okay. The white one doesn't want to give you information. Okay. Do you not want to write that down? No? Do you want to write it down if it's a red line? Yes. Okay. So, thanks for the tip, Flashborn, but apparently the clipboard does not want to write it down. If you're not using the red pencil. And it's interesting. Good to know. Did you play roguelikes like Moonlighter? I did play Moonlighter, but only a little bit and not on stream. I just saw there's a lot of movement here. Damn. I think they only note on the red lines. Yeah. Still good. Still useful. Well, I mean at this point, but anyway. Speaking of roguelikes, I was planning on playing Hades 2 at some point soon. I didn't get the game yet, but I did want to. Anyway, okay, so that's target 1. Target 2. And then target 3. Let's go over them from... see. They are all AP. see. I'm guessing I need to requisition those. Yes, I do need to requisition those. Okay. Give me some AP shells, please. There we go. Now this doesn't have any audio, but hey. You can already go in, and you can already go in. Now, the first one is 13.98 kilometers away. It needs 3 charges, that's right. And the bearing is 72. Exactly. Shell type is AP. Target is... what's the target? Supply caches. Supply cache. There we go. That's the first target. Then we have 17.4. Bearing to target is 6.4. Easy. Same AP. Right. Gonna do that with the other gun. And then the third target is much closer. .82 kilometers. Bearing is 51.3. 2 shell. These is enough. Easy. Sadly I have to leave now. Thanks for showing this very interesting game and the entertaining stream. Thank you. Very much appreciated. I hope you have a good one, and you know, get better. Take care. Take it easy. Hope to catch you next time. Meanwhile, I'm going to bomb some supply caches in your fake. What is this anyway? No idea. Anyway. Yep. Okay, so first one. We need 3. Give me 3. And you. Give me 4. Okay, first bearing. .72. And let's do 55. And you to 52. .92.92. And you just a little bit more. All right. Left gun is 13.98. It's AP 72. Yep. Away. Now bearing for the other target is 64. Exactly. Yep. Range is 1740. Yep, away. Two. Bearing 51. Three. Range is 46.92. Yep. Ranging, shell type, AP, bearing, confirmed. Gun armed. Away. Let's see if we did some proper work. Destroyed. Destroyed. Oh. You moved? Now that is very vague. Let's see. Spotter repositioned. Okay. I'm heading out as well. Catch you soon. Thank you for checking in. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hope to catch you soon again as well. It's just... It's 0 to 2 kilometers. I guess put it at 1 kilometer then. $850 bearing. 46.1. Was a pleasure. Always nice to hear from you. Same. Same. Very much so. Got to chat again at some point. Input distance. Yep. Bearing 46.1. There we go. And elevation 51. Sorry. 51. 2, yep. All good. All right. But huh? Now you. Is this in the same distance? Okay, what if I put it here again? Nine 794 bearing. Point 8. Yes. You mean another AP shell, I suppose. Bearing 50. Okay. 0.64 4764. Okay. Yep. Sounds good. AP. Fire away. Destroyed, yes. Oh, there's a lot happening, isn't there? Okay. Okay, target. Target 4 spotted. Bearing 76 from spotters 2. And bearing 127 from spotters 3. Oh. Okay. Range 7.3. Bearing 90.3. It's all AP shells, right? Okay. No, I didn't. Keep pressing the wrong one. Bearing 90. Forty-two, 18. away. Right. Well, I think I'm going to take this opportunity to wait. How do you even stay in here? How do the shells not fall out of this carousel? Anyway, so is there a loading hatch from the top? No. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity, I think, to call it here. I had great fun with the game. I can really only recommend it. I hope you all had fun watching as well. I know we had a little bit of a detour with some other demos, but I just had to come back to this game. So, I'm not entirely sure what my immediate plan for the next couple of days is. I want to stream something. Probably some gaming, probably some penultimate as well at some point, but I can't tell exactly when or what. But you will find out if you go on to the Discord. That's where I, if anything, provide any updates or let people know earlier in advance that I'm going live and what I'm going live with, rather than just, going live randomly. But anyway, I hope you all had a good time, and I hope you all are going to continue to have a good time. If you're new and you enjoyed it, consider following. Otherwise, have a good one, and I'm going to talk to you again soon. Bye.